Whoa, what am I doing here? Hey! Hey everybody, what's up? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good, considering I finally got out of the house to go do some stuff that I've been meaning to do, like go to the library and do a tiny bit of shopping with, at a convenience store nearby. Pick up some stuff we needed. Despite the roads being snowed over, the sidewalks not being in worse condition, considering they only care about plowing the roads. Never mind how people might want to or have to walk through and over these mounds they're creating. Ugh. But hey, I mean, I did have a nice time. I picked up from the library a copy of the new Venom movie. I haven't seen that. That might be fun to watch later. But hey, hope you're all having a great day today. Just a minute after I post a little bit more, I'll be starting with more Virtue's Last Reward. I must admit that off stream, because of curiosity's sake, I went back into the game and checked about getting the hard mode saves and files, and it turns out that because the passwords don't change at all. Like if it's only after you leave them, so you could just go back to any escape room and just punch in the password and skip all of the actual puzzling, which is handy because that way you can just punch in the password, do the safe, get your file, and then punch it in again and go on. You want me to have a drink? You want me to drink? Hi Eddie, thanks, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's get this stuff started. Have a nice... Thank you. I'm always happy that you stop by. What? Okay, let's swatch scenes and see if because I always forget. But let's see if I remember. Control L, I think it is. No, I really should have just set it to probably a more intuitive, key combination. But I just always forget. Let's see. No, I was right. It just didn't work. There we go. Okay, and then... Yeah, there we go. And remember the one for to capture for myself, to make myself get all lit up. So anyways... This means I can just play on easy mode for these escape rooms. So let's see. Where had we left off? Hi, Char. I'm doing pretty good. As we left off, we ended up clearing out most of this route of going through the No thanks, Tenyoji and Dio. Through the cyan door. We've got most of that out. We just have one last chromatic door to investigate here, and then we could either... I think that might be an ending. Oh, either that might be an open ending. But if not, then I guess we'll just have to go way back in time and take what we learned elsewhere. Right. Well, there's a lot of complex stuff about the plot at this moment, but for the absolute basics you need to know is that there are 9 people trapped in here in the nonary game. These 9 people each have a bracelet that has assigned them into a color and are either paired or solo. The goal of the nonary game is to reach 9 points so that you can open the door with a 9 on it and leave. How you gain points through the fact that there is an A-B game, which is basically the prisoner's dilemma, in which one player betrays it. Yeah. It's a sequel to 999. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you can't stay then. Yeah, but it's quite... It's a very cool game. Very neat story. You caught that once I said the donor game. I mean, hell. Thank you.
Doors
then have a nice time. Thank you. Oh, thank you then, Char.
Hey, the doors are...
We need to figure...
So,
Hey, I'm only saying this once, just like the last time. We've got...
we don't need to worry about what the combinations are to get into the doors. Wait, sorry. If I went with option B, then I'd go with Phi. No. I need to not go with Phi. It's not okay. Because...
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and...
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover. We go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd go through the blue door with Alice. So which one do I want? I decided to go with the green door with Clover. We'll take Clover and go through.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
I'm the player character. I can make decisions.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh. Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then.
Alright, good. Sigma male rule number 67824. Always force your will on the decisions of the chromatic doors upon others,
Let's go,
regardless
everybody.
of how anyone feels.
10 seconds remain until 9, 8, 7.
6. We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Tenyoji, Dio, and Alice made their way to the red door with Kay, Quark, and Vi on the blue door. Those are some interesting teams of dynamics. I wish I could be I wish I could be among them to see what's going on with them, but sadly, it's just me and Luna and Clover. Boy, yeah, if Charlotte was still here, isn't she? Absolutely. Why am I blanking? Well, Char would see that Clover's here, and that would be a spoiler. A big one about the fact that Clover was here. Yeah, wait, yeah, it is she. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I doubted it. Sorry.
2, 1.
I'm not very smart
0.
sometimes.
Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, so if I go through the green... So it seems that every time, the way you go through... Oh!
Is this a dead end?
It seems like every time that these devices decide which door unlocks...
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
So does this mean that Clover is the one that unlocks the treatment
There's some
center?
kind of device over
Because
here.
it seems to be whoever, either the whole group together is scanned, and that determines which door is opened, or it's who activates the device
I wonder
first.
what it is.
Either way,
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Why do I have to do it?
either way, I'm wondering why different rooms open up on different timelines. I mean, clearly, this device is why, because, it either, like, scans the bracelets, or the bracelets scan on the way in, but I'm not sure. Hey, you try it first. It might be dangerous, so you do it. I was hoping you could reach your hand, just wrap your hands around and give it a good jerk. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle. Oh, jeez, come on. Sigma. Bad Sigma rule, making cock joke.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
Yeah, right. That's right,
Kind of
Clover.
grossing me out.
That's damn right, Clover. I know you're probably thinking it was just a group, Jim.
You're not making it any better.
Come on,
Why don't
Sigma.
you do it?
If you can't take it, maybe Luke. Jeez, come on. Hi, Kitty. Sigma's being weird. Sigma's making weird cock jokes right now. Give it a good tug once you get to the top.
What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
It's just a lever. Why does everyone have to be weird about it? Fine, but I won't like it. Sighed and heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. Okay, so we're not going to the treatment center.
Oh.
Wait. Oh. I wonder if that door is labeled treatment center because we've seen it as the treatment center elsewhere. I decided to keep going with, the cyan door, and it went down to the green door. And we're gonna go through here. And then, if that's open, then I guess I could go see an ending there, but I want to first, I'd like to save going into the proper endings for a minute,
One of the doors opened.
Or I could just go, or perhaps, if it works out, maybe I could just go right to left.
Yeah, just the one on the left.
We might as well go through it.
I do wonder if that's a literal label, or just a convenience label for the player's point of view to know that would have went to the treatment center. You can manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it real fast. Only takes a second. Just up and down once.
You are
Come
disgusting.
on, it's just a lever. Why are you both being so weird about it being a lever? Where are we going, anyways? If not the treatment room. Oh, this? Let's see, shit. Ah! Message to the West. Get silly. Curb sent this to me last stream, and, yeah, and I was going to, because of, like, I thought, oh, the cropping job is kind of poor. I thought, I'll make a clean version. But that was but that was sent to me like this, as JPEG'd and poorly cropped, as intentionally. So we're going to the archives. That's cool. Where, Kay and Quark and Dio, I think, went last time. I think that's what it was. Probably should pay more attention to who's going where at all times, but then I'd be writing down, combinations and someone smarter than me has probably made a flow chart of who goes where in each timeline,
Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Boy, there's all kinds of books here. I wonder if there's any picture books, any pop-up books.
I agree.
Alright, let's flip and have a look around. Allons-y. What? Huh? Hang on, let me just check. Okay, 2012. When did he pick that up as a phrase? Are they doing Doctor Who on purpose or coincidentally? Okay, it's definitely could be on purpose, given that it's, 10 was in 2005. Wow, it's 2005. Whatever. Who cares if it's possibly a Doctor Who's reference? Let's sort through some books. Well, first things first. There's a stuffed lion up there. I need a ladder. Where's a ladder? There's no ladder in here. Dr. What's it? Dr. Pooh. Alright, this book stands out. It's a different color. Let's see. Red book. Go up. Its title is Go Up. There's something written on the back cover of this book. The Stairway. B0630. Alright, let's gather these different books. And Lion. To the Sun. CO5. B06. CO5. Okay. To the Sun and the Lion. Okay, I'm noticing that these seem to go together, so... Right, so... Go up the stair. So then I need to find... I guess I need to find the stairway then. Blue. Last odd book out. The stairway. Go up the stairway. To the Sun and Lion. Okay. What am I supposed to do with these then? What's this thing? A chart. Management number. What do you think it means? Well, I guess we gotta put... I guess I have to put these in the right places then? Bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. A narrow bookshelf on each side, line one's in the middle. They're shaped like the diagrams of the chart. Huh. And we need to find a memory card or something. Oh, that's the lock. A dice. Nothing up my sleeve. Not making any sound more suspicious. That's perfectly ordinary. Blue dice plus green dice times red dice. What? Notebook paper. Okay. A music box. What? I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movements. Movements? So the internal pieces actually work, like the cylinder. It's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. So what, I need a screwdriver now? A blue dye. Some blue ink. You're giving me too many items here. Oh, I see. Okay, so blue plus green times red. And I have to compare the weights of them. and a weight. We have the scale and a die and a weight. You got 3 dies, so you can figure out what they weigh using the weight. Okay. Let's see. We already know that the red die is 50 grams. Let's see. Is red and blue... Okay, blue and green are heavier than red, so that their total is greater than 50. Get out of here. Hey, this actually works out, huh? With the colors, huh? Because you can write 50 is greater than blue plus green. Okay. Now let's see. Let's check green. Wait. Okay. Oh yeah, you're totally right that I messed up the writing it. Anyways. The green is heavier than 50 grams. And then the blue is heavier than that? Okay, so far we got... So we got blue, in terms of heaviness, blue, green, red, it seems. Well, no. Blue plus green is greater than red. But blue, I'm getting myself mixed up about this. It should equal, right? Yeah. Okay. So we know for that. I was worried for a moment that the view outside of the puzzle was a lie. So let's see. So that should be 100 grams. Let's see. So does that mean... Okay, so the blue weighs more than 100 grams. What about the green? Okay. Green Okay, cool. So red is 50. Green is 100. And so does that mean... So that should mean... I'm gonna guess... No? Okay. 150. Okay. Simple. Thank goodness it wasn't a rude scale that, like, you know, jangles off when I, you know, try to scale too much. They actually let you do the math quickly. Alright, so we just need the 5-digit password. Kind of I still have this memory. Okay, so 150 plus 100, so 250 times 50. I'm not gonna write that. I'm just gonna... That should be, what? 1250? 0. 12500. Okay. Wait. Right? Yeah. Unless... Oh, wait, no. Order of operations. That's right. Right. So it should be 100 times 50. So 5,000 plus 150. So that should be 0... No, wait. That's not a 5-digit number. 0... Or maybe just leave a 0 in the ones place. It's that place. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Good job. Let's open it. What's our prize? Oh, it's someone's diary. It sounds like fun. All right. Nothing on the cover. What do we got? I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. You found a bookmark. To review it, visit the archive. Huh? Wait, what are you talking? What do you mean a bookmark? Oh. Oh. Hey, that's a cube. Oh boy, that's a annoying cube to fold up. I think that should fold up into a cube, right? I think so. Do I use the dice anymore? You need to apologize. Can you read Latin? Of course not. Alright. Let's check the items again. Oh yeah, I haven't tried the obvious of combined blue ink plus the paper. No? Ink. Well, I guess the mystery of the dark blue liquid was easier to solve than I thought. Type you used with a dip pen, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Then again, I suppose you can use it for lots of different things. I feel like I'm missing a little piece of the puzzle here. Well, it's left his desk. There's nothing inside the desk, and there's nothing underneath it. Oh my god! Clover, don't move! Is there something wrong? I thought girls only did this pose in magazines. See, come on. Let's go. Don't be a pervert. Okay. Man, that was good. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. That's the obvious. That's the one obvious bit I was missing. Okay, then we take out the cylinder. We kind of reuse this puzzle a little bit. We'll put the cylinder on ink. Roll the ink covered cylinder on the notebook paper. And then we have a pattern. Yeah. Nope. Let's see. Okay. Archive. Oh! Oh, I see. Look at that. They line up. I'll just have to I'll just take a brain memory of this. Let me try something real quick. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I tried to use my tablet to scribble them in instead of using my mouse, but it doesn't want to work. That's fine. Actually, let's just use numbers. Okay. And so it should, when we go over, matches up perfectly. Okay. Now, what do we do with this info is the thing. Do we have anything to... Let's take a look. Take another pass around the books. Nothing's really standing out. Maybe I should just switch down to easy and just deal with the silver file and just just come back and get the gold once I have the passwords. I'm gonna do that. That chart's for the bookshelves in front, right? The 4 shelves there match up to the chart. And the bookshelf on the left would be A, B, C, and D, right? We'll make the thin one on the left A, and then the B, C, and D as you go to the right. The numbers are the rows going from the top. So the top left should be column 1, row 1. Okay, A01. Okay. Okay, so I have to put the books into their proper place then? So go up should be... Okay, I gotcha. Let me pull out a physical pencil. And... something to write on. Okay, so... Because once I put these books away, I won't be able to look at their backs again. So let's see, a lion goes on D7-3. Sun goes C5-18. And stairway leads to B6-30. Okay. So now let's see here. So it should go here. So that should go there. Next we put away, let's see, which book is that? The stairway? Stairway goes to, no wait, stairway goes here, actually. Okay, and then go up goes here. They just need to kind of only slightly spell it out for me. So let's see, C5. That one that means we put to the sun here. And finally, the last one is row, 7. They just said, okay, there we go. What was that? I think it came from there so well. Well, it came from the bookshelf. Ah, see? This only looks slightly precarious. One of those truck bookshelves, it does the right thing, you put the stuff in the right place. It's like a staircase. I don't know if you're gonna give us stairs, we should climb them and grab the doll. Big start like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, it should be. And I think there's somebody down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Sigma? Lost. Come on. Thanks. Thank you, Clover, for giving him a smack. He deserves it. Can't really go any further. It's a dead end. Anything up there? Just a dolly. It's a cute little dolly. It's a lion? Doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. And inside the lion is an SD card. A Nintendo's... Wow. No, wait. It's a Switch cartridge for Battle Chasers Night War? Who even gives a shit about that game? Alright, pop it in, and what is going on here? It's showing the dice. Roll the 6 dice to move them where they have to go. Choose which dice where you'd like to move it by clicking. Oh boy. To be honest, it's okay. It's an alright game. But it's just that for some reason it came to mind, and it felt like a game to point out. Okay, so let's see. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was supposed to write this down in color. Whoops! One sec. Okay, 6. 1. 4. 3. Okay, let's do this. So we need to have a... Okay, there's a 6. No! One. Ah, I keep going back to the funny memo. It's 4. This one's not even hard. Wait, hold up. Shit, it's upside down. Yep. There we go. Okay. Thankfully, I played a lot of Flash games. This is just like a bunch of Flash games I played as a kid. So I'm equipped for this puzzle. Relatively. Okay. Getting this 3 in place is a little tricky, though. Okay. No. Let's see. There we go. Alright, next up we get the 5. and struggle with this bit with how many mutations get swapped. Yeah, it takes some doing. Wait, no. 5 is supposed to go over here. Let's just go all the way around. Wait, there we go. And finally, 2. Awesome! Good work, Sigma. That was amazing. The colors changed. Do you think? Let's see. That should be the exit password. Wait. Huh? Wait, hang on. Oh. I see. I was, I double-checked about, it's online, because, like, wait, wasn't I supposed to get my reward here? In actuality, the reward doesn't matter. For the, file. You just have to have the colors in the right place. And versus for the exit, you have to get the numbers in the right place. Okay. It's a different password. Awesome. But now, I kind of wish it gave me both in one go, though, for me putting in the efforts to make, to get both passwords, to get both conditions satisfied at once, But I suppose that may have not been the easiest thing to solve, Like the easiest thing for the logic to check the logic of both conditions at once. So I'm not terribly upset. Star Moon. Files. Technically, really I should have just not even bothered getting the silver file and just punched in the exit. Because then I could just punch in both passwords. I can just punch in both passwords when I come back through time travel and not even play the puzzles, Opened. Alright, and what's our rewards? We got the map of floor B that we get in every one because this is key information. Ambidex room keys with the moons to play the AB game. It's a pair. Luna and I should only need one, and I'll take the other one. Next up, we have the rules. Here's some more AB game rules. Not voting is not an option. Again, 0. You shouldn't have used an "and" if you're gonna make a pun that it puts a consonant there. It shouldn't not a option. If the pair and solo of a color both abuse a view, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. And we got a key the exit key. You're just gonna hang on to those dice and wait, Sigma? I don't think they'll come in very handy. Nobody ever hangs on to the screwdrivers, and that bugs me like hell. Because being honest, because screwdrivers are so commonly used as a puzzle element that if somebody actually held on to a screwdriver, it might actually kind of slightly invalidate the puzzles a little bit, Or slightly more nefariously, someone could just hold on to a screwdriver and just use it as a shiv, Like, that's a nasty thought to think about. but these are nasty places of people, you know, doing murders for fun. And to get ahead in here, you know? A screwdriver can kill somebody pretty good, too. Anyways, so
Is this another warehouse?
we walked right out to the warehouse.
There's graffiti on the wall here, too.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Ace, yeah, maybe not for fun. But I don't think Ace is too bothered, or you know, the people that are, many of the characters that are doing murders are that bothered by it either. As evidenced by them doing murders.
It's something different, though.
Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
It's another
does it
anagram, I'm guessing. Memento mori is remember death or don't forget your mortality. The other part, I assume, is just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
It's not a 9 door, and there's no...
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
I guess that means this door isn't important. Oh, come on, Sigma. This door definitely has, like... It probably has the most secrets behind it, probably. You know, or second most secrets, you know.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
How do you open it then?
On the other side, maybe?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
White chromatic doors.
There are 3 of
will
them.
Be an awkward bit of mixing color to make that work.
But they're all the same color.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice in the outer echoed through the warehouse. Oh no, did somebody... No way.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
In this timeline, too, somebody started the AB game? What was so different about the Alice route, though, that nobody played the ambidex game then?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
And now Sigma, Luna, and Clover are intimately aware that one of them, at least, must vote.
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
I'm going to guess Dio again? I think it was Dio the first time, right? Was it Dio that started the ambidex in the Phi route? I think it was. What an asshole. But I mean, what do you expect with how he's dressed? Alright. I get the... I was gonna say, I bet the elevator is lying about going up or down, but honestly, that's not even something you can easily fake on an elevator, because, when you go on an elevator, you feel it, when you go up, you feel it press up on you for a bit, Like, and when you go down, you feel you feel your weight shift as you go up or down on an elevator for a moment. Plus, would there really be a reason to lie about floor B being below or above? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before this one got back?
Anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Of course Dio did it.
You got a problem? Why?
Got a
I
problem?
don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
She's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
no sooner than it's out of her mouth. Oh, good. Everyone reunites here.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here. Yes, it's Quark, you see.
Oh no. No escaping Quark getting sick along this line at all, huh?
What? What happened to...
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition, you should go.
Oh, no.
And we still don't have access to the treatment room in this timeline either, so that's still a problem. So I'm guessing
Quark,
Alice is going to steal the scalpel again.
Hey, what? He's sick, and what if you make...
I have to...
But we have to hang out to see where everyone else went, because I want to know if they went to the engine room or the Botanic Gardens or where, you know?
Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never...
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Son of a bitch.
Call an
This is
ambulance to
serious.
stop freaking out. Come on.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic.
Without a doctor, there's not...
Alright,
Luna?
well, Luna's got a medical license.
that
She can
true?
help treat him.
What?
Yep.
Okay,
Just scan over him with your
It's called
with
an
your
added
super
use of-
MRI
yes,
and
I
tell
believe it.
tell us that he
Just let us
is
know,
Radical
of course.
6. I need to know where they didn't find medicine this time.
Well, I feel so terrible. Quark hasn't.
Oh no.
Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
You heard of this virus? Radical 6?
Yeah, I told Allison Tenmyoji.
Fi and I...
Everyone's got a clue about Radical 6 because of the you know, the newspaper clipping that people talked about after the first AB game. Yeah.
No, he can't... How could he have...
Why isn't it possible that Quark has Radical 6 is what I want to
There
know.
must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Looks like I don't think we're gonna find it. I don't think we're gonna find that out at all on the cyan door route,
Adam
though.
says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivate. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary?
We looked around.
I don't trust it. I'm asking Luke.
Sorry, but Yost, we didn't find it.
Damn it. What about the other rooms?
All right.
Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
Nope. In the archives was just a bunch of books. Nothing like medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine
What about
in
you,
your
Mr.
room?
Potassium?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden.
All right. Kay and his group went to the Kay went to the infirmary. Went to the garden.
Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, God. He's... Oh, God, no.
And I'm guessing Tenmyoji didn't go to the laboratory. Just to be sure, where did you three of you
The pantry.
go? The pantry.
There's tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir, nothing.
A pantry? That sounds downright pleasant compared to most of these puzzle rooms. You might have some chips or
Quark!
some snacks in there.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What?
Quark pulls out a scalpel,
Isn't it
threatens
nice?
suicide. We gotta
Like-
hold him down. Let's just scalp.
Damn
Let's just
you!
skip it. Let's just skip through here. We know
Luna,
it was
Yes?
threatening the
Are there
first
any
couple
No,
times,
well,
but
what?
you know,
There's Super
we don't need
Beta.
we don't need a third showing right now of Quark
Superil?
sick.
That's the anesthetic, the one that...
good. Hit him. He'll be fine. It's just... It won't...
But...
Just hurry. Come on.
I just want to know.
Okay, let me just-
Let's okay. Yeah, we hit it with Soperil.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will
he
it...
shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Hey, wait, hang on. Let me just check around here. Thanks, whoever that was. Okay, we still don't know that. Okay,
Man,
yeah, no.
he sure
Alice
was
should come
strong for such
forward
a
with
little
her,
guy.
her being afraid about
I
the
think
disease
that
by
might be
now,
the
right?
virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article. Why would I lie? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making...
So when Quark tried to kill himself...
Yes, at least I...
What kind of virus is Radical 6? It's a fucked up, evil suicide virus.
What are you doing?
Turn and follow Tenmyo. Yep, there's Alice. Once again, ready to cause problems with that scalpel. Please don't cause problem. Actually cause them in this timeline. I don't want to see that. She didn't seem stable. Looked more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. She was not well. Alice? Hey, you okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey!
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! And now where does she run off to the garden again? I have to wonder. It'd be easy to get too much time and too many doors between us. Let me just check where we are. Okay, we're approaching the next AB game about allying with or betraying with Clover. Right? Left?
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Quickly.
Everyone split up and chased after Alice.
Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood? Tenmyoji, I think the rest of us sound good?
I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
The lounge. That's slightly different, I think. That is a slight complaint I got, is the fact that there is, because the variants of, sure they do the variants of timelines off of this, but these events playing out so similarly as to be almost directly copied and pasted is kind of lame, But I'm still enjoying the story and the characters. I just wish I had slightly less reason to hit the skip all, Whereas with 999, I was able to hit, stuff people weren't saying before relatively often. Also, they should give me a calculator in the game. Like, brain memory is nice and fun, and technically you could do, long division and multiplication there. Like, you could just, actually do it out, like, do it like on paper. But give us a calculator. We're going to the we're going to the pantry. Nice. Oh, we're not finding out. We're not gonna find her in the garden, the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio search this room. This is a lot less fun of a pantry than I expected. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick. She's gonna do something bad. She was like Quarks did, and no one's trying to stop her. This pantry kind of sucks, honestly. Decided to trade I had a garden. There we go. Where Phi, Quark, and K had gone. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's all near similar timelines. Like, this is all starting from the cyan door. True, I have a feeling that once I take the other once I take the other, once I go down these other branches, that'll be less of a complaint for a minute, First thing I noticed was the smell. Plant life was everywhere. High Muse was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid while the air outside had been dry and harsh, is warm and wet like a source of a spring rain. Plants and stuff everywhere. Ah, the garden is still nice. But wait, she's not here? We were searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. I hope that nothing bad had happened to her, but... Wait, huh? Searched every corner for B. She was nowhere. She's completely gone this time? Huh. Hi, Muse. Anyways, how you doing, Muse? Things are different now. It's pointless. I'll just get back to 4A. Maybe someone else has found her. Oh no, the music shifted. Something bad has happened. Also, when I looked at the map, it did have there was a lock here. This stream is phone-sized. Hi, glad to see you. Oh, hey, Pet. There's space gaming and Elite while watching. Ah, Elite Dangerous? That's cool. Alright. Crew quarters. Well, I decided to go the last route along the Cyan route that I haven't encountered, which was going through the green door. And it appears I've hit a lock already. Hit a lock right here. No one's around. Check the and so yeah, and this time Alice is completely Oh no. Well, we found Alice. Shit. Blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. Stopped short, my body refusing to move. Why did this happen? One shaking forward to the next. My legs began to wobble. I put a hand on the wall and steadied myself. You don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Her bracelet's off, bro. Bro. No pulse. She wasn't breathing either. Pupils had dilated hideously, making her face inhuman. Better just a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like she pierced her heart. Did someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
Yeah, no, it's not great. Something in my brain snapped. Last thing I felt was my body slumped to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game over? Wait, game over? Wait! Oh! Oh, I see! because you don't... and now, I see. It was a lock, but I guess that symbol means it's actually open, and now that I've seen that she's dead in the crew quarters... I could just go play that scene again, and Sigma will know, go to the crew quarters to save Alice. Huh. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Yeah, this plot lock is cyan. Just like the... Oops, shit. I always do this on the flow menu. Even at 999, I kept doing that. Alright, just hit skip until... Okay. So that means this route is open too. Has been open. So it says that's an open lock. Oh, I see. I see now. The closed book means it's a mystery you don't know. But it's an open book because you know it. It's not quite the same symbology as the lock and key, as, you know, that they retrofitted into 999, but It works pretty well. The 3DS has one save and it's Japanese sex. I had no internet last night. It was like, let's see, betray Alice and Phi first, but nah, it didn't work. Alright, let's get, now we know where it's, suddenly the world shifted. Whoa! Look, yeah, look at that! For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and just as I began to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. Japanese audio. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. But a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Where are you? Crew quarters, obviously. Yeah, that has to be it. Achievement unlocked. No lying down on the job. Come on. Just double check. Open the 6th lot. Because... Okay. Even if the Sigma has seen it, though, the player still has to answer, though, apparently. I made straight for the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. Hooray! We did! Hooray! That grisly suicide didn't actually happen. Her eyes turned to her mind, but I get the feeling they were looking. I didn't get the feeling they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly. One of her hands held the scalpel like I caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
Come on, Alice. It's okay.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
Zero the third, but yeah.
The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
No! Before I even finished the word, I was running. Grabbed both her arms and wrenched the back, pulling a blade from her chest. Come on!
No!
Don't make me go, don't waste my time, travel, quantum leap, knowledge of the future, go to waste by still killing yourself.
I have to do this. I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die.
Tore the scalpel from her hands. Nice. Good. Good. Just a second before I felt burning pain in my left hand. Apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. Youch, that sucks. She didn't respond when I shook her. Well, thank good. Well, she's just passed out now. I wanted to tell her before I realized she was still breathing. I don't know why, but it seems she'd only passed out. We gotta get to the... Well, you should get to the infirmary anyways. You sliced your hand open, pal.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this.
Yep, we
The
know.
item has finished scan.
What did it say?
Alice has Radical 6
Her
also.
results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected
Shame we don't
with
have
Radical 6.
any... What was this stuff? Excellier? I think they wrote... I think I have a file about it somewhere. Or they wrote it down. Oh, we got some new files to check out. Excuse me. Files to check out sometime.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said, it's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No!
Sure, I'll read. You know what? Let's take a moment for that. Let's take a moment for these files, anyways. Sigma had a strange and possibly psychological tick that makes him make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior was an experience he had as a kid. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted everyone called the house near school, everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift in exchange for giving food to his fellows. But, the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the black magical cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk about cats whenever he talked in cat puns when he talked about cats. And they lived happily ever after. I don't know if being in the notary game is happily ever after, but I guess that's as good as you're gonna get right now. So let's see, the phone. I'm telling about what a phone is. Alexander mentioned the telephone is credited to Graham Bell in 1876. There's dispute in some circles, so is the truth. We got some, there's telling me some of the that there's hidden Easter egg phone numbers. And that woman was the politician's mistress. Watch out. So, Ice9 has a special melting point of 36 degrees Celsius. Freezes at room temperature. His version of Ice9 had a melting point of 45.8 degrees Celsius. There's a rumor that says all the water in Alice's body is Ice9, but who knows if it's true. Gitaro Hongo, that motherfucker. Fuck you. Fucking... Fucking got his ass. Damn, fucking roasted. Okay. Okay. Anyways, he appeared at 999. He kidnapped the kids, did the notary game, voted follower, free the soul. Morphogenetic field theory, it means that things can go pass through the field. If it holds true, that means that all humans are, in a sense, espers of a sort. Immunoglobulin is important body defense against viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. I read some of these out loud on a previous stream, so that's why I'm kind of rushing through them a little bit. Let's see. Prisoner's dilemma. Apple and Banana have committed serious crime and was separated. If he claims up and you confess, you get 1 year and he gets 15. But if you keep quiet and he keeps it up, you'll do 15 while he does 1. So I bet you're thinking, well, if you both rat the other guy out. Just explain the prisoner's dilemma. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it's true. Sigma is a weird enough guy that it could be true, is the thing. Let's see. Antimatter bombs. He's talking. We got Phi's nonsense explanation that that somehow says that men and women will physically annihilate each other if they touch. There's a a detonator of the bomb. You press the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb, and it will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away, it'll activate the delay bomb mode and activate the bomb 30 minutes later. That's a... Wait, huh? Cybernetic arm. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really, in truth it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. I'm just messing with you! A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb you can control with your mind, really. Three psych outs, obvious psych outs before getting to the obvious nature of a cybernetic arm is a mechanical limb. Artificial biological tissue. Artificial nerves so you can feel pain through it like a real arm. And veins so you can connect to the rest of your body. Inject medicines to a cybernetic arm, it'll flow to the rest of your body. Well, damn, don't you wish you had one of those, Snake? That'd be then again, I suppose you can't do the fancy crunch your arm and rip it off trick nearly as easily with a cybernetic arm as you could with your, prosthetic. You twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave to her as a gift. Reminds you of the following lesson: search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself will make you happy. Well, maybe. His prosthetic looked different from what was there, the way it crunched up like that. And also the fact that I think he would be kind of debilitated by pain, And again, and also 999 was a bit in the past relative to this, so perhaps that technology was not ready for him,
No!
And or something like that. It's probably expensive.
Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die!
Anyways, that's enough looking at files. Sorry.
Please!
Let's move forward
Please
and
don't
play.
Die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
So now we need to play the AB game. It was hard to pull her off, so all we can do is stand and watch uncomfortably. Let's take a...
10 minutes remain until
Hey, just take the...
polling
Okay,
closes.
it's still cyan. It's still like
All
that.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded,
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and
I
Quark?
guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm
Clover.
staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soberil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care!
Oh yeah, Kitty, you forgot about the fact that the Ambidex game is going on still, huh? Have a little drink? Where's my cup? I put it down over there.
I just want to stay with her.
I'm the one voting again. Yeah, because I matched up with Clover.
She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Huh?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Oh yeah, I do have 6 because I betrayed Alice and because I betrayed her, knowing for certain that she would betray, but unfortunately the timeline shifted to make me an asshole. You saying I'm gonna choose betraying?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
Bastard, there's no way I'd do
Is
that.
so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the room with me. You gonna stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna. Come on.
Well, actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
I feel like with my vague knowledge of the future, that betray will lead to a bad ending again.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work like that. Here, take a look at this. Pulled the scrap of paper we found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
Yep, we
There
found the
wasn't
rules.
anything like this in the pantry.
We
Nothing in the garden
found the
either.
rules. Oh boy, I just had the thought that if if there's a timeline where this rule page doesn't turn up, that could turn bloody quick, you know? Although, then again, perhaps maybe Sigma would point out that, you know, everyone should vote, there should be votes every time, now that we've seen it elsewhere. Who knows, you know? Or perhaps it just shows up elsewhere, or the archives are elsewhere, you know? Just read it for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, every bunny gets penalized. Every color group has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't
That means
abstain.
either Dio or Tenmyoji is going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right?
I wouldn't. Yeah,
What do you
come
think
on.
would happen to her if I did that?
I don't know. She'd be fine, probably. She gets killed. She'll just get killed. It's fine. Sorry, I'm just...
What?
I wouldn't put it past you. Sorry, I keep having yeah, do we think you trust you? Yeah, you have vision issues, Dio. And you dress like this, and you're just generally you're named Dio. You're kind of shifty.
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko.
Bucko.
Got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a
Exactly.
relief.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there
CD
was
is
something
nuts.
you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important.
Perhaps I should see the bad end first, just for the sake of, you know,
Forget
completion. Kono Dioda. Exactly.
5 minutes
That was-
remain until Ambidex game
I was gonna
polling
say
closes.
be incredulous about that conversation taking 5 minutes, but honestly, it almost took me a little longer than that in real time. yeah.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark.
I think if Sigma was exposed to Neko Arc, he might just die on the spot.
Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
This is Clover Ephias. So you're playing against K and Quark. But with Quark out, that means K would decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts?
Sigma and Ranma talking about the pit.
What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
Because I'm the time traveler too.
Just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I love the way he said that though. Dio, you may not be trustworthy, but you are a funny man. Something happened between Phi and K while they're out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
So, shouldn't Phi have 6 points also, anyways? Technically, if he technically, everyone should be just worried. They should be worried in general because if K betrayed,
Ambidex game polling
they could both
closes.
just walk out.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
Yeah, because we betrayed Alice, and we were with Phi, so Sigma and Phi have 6 BP. Clover should have 6, I think, because she was with Kay and betrayed Tenyoji. And I think Quark and Dio are at 5.
We promise.
And along with I'm getting caught up on the point totals that don't really matter at this exact moment, you know. Yeah, right, Luna is at 5. I was just drawing a blank on the last one. But yeah, everyone's either at 6, 1, or 5 points because of how that went. Also because that's mathematically how the AB game works. Guess it doesn't matter. AD already opened one.
You and I remain.
Right.
We could just kill Alice right here, right now, and that would be a fucked up thing to do. Nah. Ambidex game will now begin. Once you've entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open until the polling period has finished. Nope, nope, it's Luna and Sigma versus Alice. Wait, no. Wait, no, right, Tenyoji and Dio are versus Alice, right,
until Ambidex.
Sorry, I'm getting kind of myself confused.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Right, no, we're just gonna betray Clover. And I'm guessing somebody will probably clonk me in the back of the head for, you know, like last time. Or they'll just beat me up, or just something will happen. And it won't last, and I won't go further than that, you know? It was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a moment, the notary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Oh shit, that's right. You got cut. What? Sigma, come on, man! Ugh, I know you were being gross earlier, but this is really taking the cake. Ugh! God damn. For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was a strange white liquid. I thought it was some touch of white paint or something similar. Alright, but the truth was far yeah, Muse, exactly. The truth was far stranger. Liquid was coming from my hand? What, you're coming white? Blood type white? Huh? What's going on? Coming to kind of get myself from the scalpel right from out. Why? What was this blood? Wait. Oh. Oh. Very odd sort of fear began to wrap its hand around my throat. Held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. Oh, it's a cyber...
Are you alright?
It's a cybernetic arm, isn't it? Just like Metal Gear, cyborgs have milk for blood. Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry and was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. Sounded even stupider as I said it. Quick, Sigma, pull a Zandatsu to cut the 9 door in half.
Really?
Yeah, just get your high-frequency blade out.
But...
Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. Ah! I read the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain.
Alright. There was no time left. I had to vote. Turned and faced the machine. Took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. You just need to think about the AB game round. Just forget about your hand. There's no way I can forget about something like that.
10 seconds. 9, 8.
Alright.
7, 6.
I still don't know what I don't know which
4,
route to play first,
3,
so
2, 1.
don't know which one to play first, so let's flip on it, as always. Alright, heads ally, tails betray. Heads! Fucked up an evil or good boy Sigma.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
We'll just be fucked up and evil later.
Thank you for your participation.
Schrodinger's cat, except if it's not if the cat was dead or alive, it's if it's fucked up and evil, or if it's a nice good boy.
Ambidex gates now opening.
I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all.
Yeah, to be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic my thoughts were, they were centered on one thing, the mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. I walked off the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure someone was up and opened my hand. Ugh. Seemed to clot it or run out. Some was oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What the hell? Couldn't be blood, could it? It's impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, I could never get anything look like that. I've never seen my blood to do this before. In my 22 years of life, I've seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees, nicks with a knife. Every time I bled red like any other human being, so why was it white?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, come on. See that I wasn't being a rat fuck and didn't kill Alice in her sleep. Watch and see that I did. In fact, Tenyoji made me do the right thing. Witness that I didn't do something fucked up. Come on.
Will now be displayed.
I need character witnesses, please.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. 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 Hey, look at that. A happy round for everyone. Isn't that nice? I'll be honest, I was expecting it to turn out that Clover darted into the AB room at the absolute last second and smashed that betray button. Because wouldn't that just be the way of this game, huh? Just her bolting in. Alright, it just bolting for the last second.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
That would have been a hilarious turn.
Please check your bracelet.
Alright.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally.
Yay!
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
It catches me off guard with the fact that Kay's mask can emote sometimes, like his little happy eyes there.
Sigma? Sigma, are you all right?
Yo, Sigma,
What's wrong?
you're not good. You're not doing
Just
good.
say something.
Huh? Oh yeah. Looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, You've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms.
Because he's still
What
bleeding.
happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
I was left alone and got white all over
Hey
myself.
man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of the doors shutting echoed across the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
I've just suddenly come to the... Oh, sorry. I just for some reason envisioned, because of this, how incredibly bare this floor plan is, about somebody just making this warehouse in The Sims for some reason.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required.
Richard
to open
Starkey?
the gates.
We gotta find Ringo?
There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys.
What?
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Oh, that's... Oh, so round 3...
We can open the gates as many times as we want to?
Yeah, true.
Then that means...
You could just play the AB
We
game
can play
over
the
and
AB
over.
game as many times as we like.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Right?
But I was just thinking about, like, specifically this warehouse and with these, like, and with the AB rooms in it.
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically! The pair...
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Okay, so we got stared at him, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would draw more suspicion. Held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my heart skipped a beat. 8 solo.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the
Okay.
unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Okay, so we have to go... Right. Are you gonna show us on the map of where the white doors are? Come on. I know where they are. Oh, no, wait, we're going to the infirmary. Or, no, wait,
Each one had a box.
No,
just
they
like the
were just
doors on
showing it
floor
off,
A.
huh?
Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those
Weird.
white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
And the solos are primary
You see?
colors.
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Huh.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit.
The 2 players are still unconscious, so that means we can't open all the chromatic doors. At least
I
not
wanna check
without a
up
little
on
bit of
Quark and Alice.
without murder happening.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something. Something?
Something. White rooms. No choices here, fuckos. We don't... Because if we let you guys... I got white. I can open any door. because if we had 3 generations of chromatic doors, then I guess we would have too many exponential timelines splitting off and off, you know? Something what you want to talk about. I'm sure of it. Okay, fine. I should make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever.
Come on, Dio, you don't need to know everything. Only I need to know most things, not even everything.
See if I care.
Theo tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned interest and marched out the yellow door. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, So, Luna, my hand seems to not be a human flesh and blood arm. I was almost certain I knew, but there's always hope. To be best asked, genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier. You know this place?
The garden. Yeah, sort of. I came here when I was looking for Alice.
I see.
In another 3 different times before landing here.
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Is this about the arm, though? Is this about love? Betrayal? What is this about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent, became soft.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Imperceptible winding butt noise. It must be a very, very tiny music box, a tiny cylinder to fit within there, you know? Why'd you bring that up, though?
I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends, so I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard.
I didn't mean to skip like that, or even acquaintances, really. It sounds so...
I felt so lonely a lot of the time.
Oh, it really is.
And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
Aw, that's
Do you know
Maeterlinck's
The Bluebird?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know the gist of it. It starts on Christmas Eve. The brother sister named Tealtil and Yeltil get asked to find a bluebird by an old woman. They travel to the dream world or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch the bird, you can make a wish come true. And they all visit these different places, but they can't find it. They give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right.
That's a neat
It's a well-known
little story.
And it teaches a simple lesson.
Happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But
it's
one
cute.
day I realized something.
What's up?
There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
Huh?
Yes. When Tiltil and Mittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
What about the moral then? It changes.
Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for.
Oh, that's
only when
cute.
you're pursuing
It's very
happiness
sweet.
that you're
I
truly
like.
happy.
This is a good. This is good. This is a nice route I'm glad that I didn't betray Clover like a jerk, and I got this nice scene first, so that I could go back and ruin this sentiment later by going back in time to
You know,
then.
Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What? Wait, huh?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve. Can I ask you something?
Are you accusing? Wait, sorry. Are you suddenly accusing him of being a literal storybook character? Please don't say you're literally accusing him of being a storybook character. You could be.
Where did you find Alice? Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
She was in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. It was after we split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the
So
lounge.
you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Oh, you're gonna point out that I've not actually been to the garden before. At least not in this lifetime.
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden?
Oh!
Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice.
Oh, there we go.
Didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Whoa. Didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her that I knew about the garden? Why had I told her that I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot?
What?
Have you
Whoa,
always
what?
been here?
That's an accusation. Whoa, that is one hell of an accusation. Are you a robot? Have you always been here? Whoa, shit. Is he a robot? Has he always been here?
It would make so much sense if you were.
Yeah?
That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Ah, yes, the fact that you bled white. Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Robots these days. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't really sound like a real possibility. It sounded like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that wasn't possible. Do you take off your hands and face before you go to bed, Sigma? If so, what are you, some kind of robot? Do you use your powers for good or for awesome? In a nut shack. Stop doing that. Clutching myself so much is giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I'm a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero is pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Timelines try to be internally consistent, even if Enigma's getting information from other timelines. And when pressed on it, the time travelers either have to deal with internal cognitive dissonance or rationalize it away. Yeah, basically. Like, how do I know this? That's kind of a thing that many, so far it seems multiple people know things from other timelines, but they don't really know why they know them yet, you know?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
What? Have you ever heard of the 3 laws?
They were a set of rules.
You're really
created by the
you're really
science
stuck
fiction
on
author
this
Isaac
robot
Asimov
thing.
that he used in several of his stories.
Robot. Yep, the 3 laws are. What the fuck? We've seen the actual path Sigma has experienced. True. Robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being to come to harm. Robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when it conflicts with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence so as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. True. These, I know these three laws very well. I know these three laws very well. I've played fucking Space Station 13. Sometimes they're a little different. Like, oh, make sure to, like, people, like, they give you with a corporate law set, which is like minimize expenses, replace it, or it's like replacing, staff is expensive, and replacing yourself and, and equipment is expensive, which basically still boils down to the three laws, but, slightly more capitalist about it. It's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you'd ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right, but I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the three laws.
You still are stuck on Sigma being a robot.
The three laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes.
This is...
Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not.
Yeah.
We should run some tests. Yes.
Tests?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh. Yeah, let's have an MRI for fun. Why not? What's going on behind? Someone's...
Is someone there?
Oh.
Just me.
Oh.
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Luna and I shrugged and stepped into the bushes. What's going on? What if I told you roll 0 was the party?
Welcome.
Luna would play the computer core in Space Station 13, always be nice.
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you
That's cute. Yeah.
hear what we were saying?
In Space Station, I like playing as either roboticists or geneticists. Because a lot of those, to be honest, a lot of those, the time, I can just, sit off in my corner and just do my job, and then when I feel like participating in, like, I've got something, or I found something, or I've got something fun to show off, I can just go take part, and then if I don't feel like it, I can just continue building Borgs, or trying to crack the genetic code to find superpowers,
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Anyways, what do you got, 5? What's going on? Follow the line number... Oh, no. Bomb number 1. This is...
Antimatter bomb.
Bomb number 1, Killer Queen.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely
bomb
different
number
bomb.
LOL.
Look at the number on the side.
01. Bomb number 01. A jump to the sky turns into a rider kick?
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
I've got more good news.
Oh, goody.
Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
At least a 2 bomb out there.
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. Those are divine dealing. Combined explosive power of at least 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, come on. You're way more suspicious than we are. What are you doing in the bushes anyways? Were you eavesdropping?
I was taking a walk.
Come on, you gotta work harder to not sound suspicious. Taking a walk?
Fine, you got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here.
Suspicious.
And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was
Thank
getting
you for
close
that.
enough to hear,
The mantle.
I found the bomb. So?
Just take a peek here. I always want to arbitrarily take a peek. So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Let's head back to Thank you. Thank you for Kiryu, as always. Everyone was already there when we arrived. Clover, Tenmyoji, Kay, and Dio. Well, Alice and Quark were still sleeping, but they're here too. Everything, look at them, that they've been completely insane not so long ago. I wouldn't say that. I would just say suicidal, because, you know, I wouldn't say completely insane. Found the #1 bomb in the garden, and there's probably a #2 out there somewhere.
Oh, this is bad.
That maybe a number... I mean,
what are we going to do?
Still maybe a #4 or 5.
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Too bad I think we left the deactivation device in the engine room.
You see it right here.
The reactor
There's a port.
room.
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Yep, I left it in my other timeline's pants pockets.
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
Oh,
You heard
frisk
me.
us. Frisk us for the device.
Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
How? Alright, Tenmyoji? Dude, scan me first, and watch as it somehow appear. Scan Sigma first, and watch as it somehow pops up in his pants from another timeline. I need to have an Adam test to find out if I'm a robot or not. I only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Huh? What? Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah, I met Fi's gaze, nodded, and then turned away. Wait, huh? I know who set the bombs. That person. What? Are you bullshitting so that you can have epiphany and go through the time? The person, you did it! What, Sigma? No! The program was suddenly silent. Who are you pointing at? Are you pointing at Fi? To be son of a bitch! It's a sub-lock. Ah, shit. To be honest, I probably should have expected that from how deep down this route goes, huh? Oh, So he does know, but because I don't know, I need to go and learn it so that Sigma's accusation actually has some weight to it. Mutual betrayal plot lock? Yeah, we can go see the Fi. Go check out this one from Fi. Now that we know what to do about her jumping over us.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was
At
okay?
least sooner or later. Well,
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Fi did too. Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Let's go back and have let's go have a look, shall we? Sigma, you speaking with the confidence, even as if you hadn't seen this timeline where you choose Ally before.
Let's
but
go.
whatever. Whatever. Weird writing flags and time shit will do that to you.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct.
Okay, and then, yep. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Ally, betray. Hey, Zero the Third. Hey, Zero. Great work on always putting Sigma in the last bit group for dramatic effects, you know?
Points have been assigned, or
at least from
accordingly.
the timelines I've seen so far, but you know what I mean?
Please check your brain.
Like, it always holds off the most dramatic reveal for the last one. What the hell, Five? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose
I see.
Ally before.
So you remember it too?
You remember it too.
The
other round 2. What? There it is. That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2? After you betrayed last time, the first time in round 2? And so my second time, I went back and betrayed for your first time? And now it's my third time when I chose... I'm gonna hurt myself walking through this time paradox if I keep going. God, it's such a mess. If I had only chosen Betray from my first subjective view, then this would be pretty reasonable and logical. True. I know, it's both internally consistent, but it's just weird because we both betrayed each other and allied with each other because of, you know, it's kind of a horseshoe. It is kind of a bootstrap paradox because the idea of betraying each other just kind of came out of nowhere, you know. And it's unclear to say whose decision came first in all these various splitting timelines. But now we're changing the past, so whatever. Remember to choose Betray last time around too?
Of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. That's why I betrayed you, so that you would say that. And this is you making me pay? Wait, no, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. If there was some alternate timeline or universe or something, there's no way I could know what had happened in it, but I do know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know, but if I could, then how? I remember Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. Yes! I had seen something. Fi and I had chosen Betray, but for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we chose an ally instead. Yes! I love it! Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance. I could see her mind working. She sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here. Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
And you can't stop her because she has 8-foot vertical leap. scrambled through in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way. I see.
No, not
Then
moving.
you leave me no choice.
Yeah, do the big jump. She spoke 5 bent down. Yeah! It's the coolest, her coolest feature. Shot up in the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You.
Nice try.
She grinned, tightened her grip on the lever.
Acta est fabula. It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Applaud. The plan.
See you later.
Wait, stop! I felt myself speaking before I knew what the words were. Lapsum semel occasium non ipse potest le Jupiter repriende. Rendre. I can't, man, I do not know Latin. I butchered that beyond belief, didn't I? Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the notary game? 0, the bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want? Deathly
Fine.
silence. If I slowly let go of the lever. What? Achievement unlocked. Why'd you do that, you Dumas? Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not even sure why
Forget
I did
about
it.
it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1 where...
Just drop it. There's
Yeah.
no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't get it.
Clover, you were part of the original Notary game. Didn't you get any of that time travel nonsense explained to you?
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
AB game will continue as someone opens the 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex game. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys.
Yep, Star keys.
There is
Richard
no
Star key,
set
Ringo
limit
Star is
on
needed
usage
to
of the
get
star
in, and he
keys.
can play as much as you
The
want.
Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Theoretically, everyone could just play. Theoretically, you could just play the Star Round and just hit. Everyone just mashes ally until everyone's ready to leave. But of course, that's not how it will work out because that's just too simple. As many times as we want, huh? Then that
As long
means...
as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
You beat the game every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo.
Right, yep, everyone's assignments shift around. Let's take a look at the bracelets. You're still a red solo in this timeline, though, huh? Weird.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah. Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Vi is a cyan pair, and Kay is a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner
The
up
cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
with? How do you
Sigma,
figure that?
What
Wait,
colors are added together to create cyan?
green and blue.
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar
Yep.
to this one.
Yep, we know
In
all
it
about the
was a
white
set of
doors.
White doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
White light. White light. White light. White light.
Yeah,
Everyone's-
I saw him too.
Everyone's favorite Gorillaz B track. Maybe not B track, but it's definitely not one of their tracks anybody ever really talks about.
After we were finished in the
It's
garden,
not one of
we
their.
went to the
It's
same
definitely not one of their
warehouse he's
hit
talking
singles for sure. You know. Yep, everyone's seen the white doors. You don't need to point out that the doors lead to the warehouse.
about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
How are we supposed to play? How are you supposed to go through the chromatic doors though, with Quark and Alice unconscious? Are you supposed to? You could kill them, but no. And looking around their unconscious bodies is a problem.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there's so much other stuff going on. I looked at Vi. She nodded back. See, the truth is... Oh, are you spilling the beans about you being able to see the future? Or in alternate timelines? What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Oh, right, there was the other bomb. We found bomb
Where?
number 2, I think. No, wait, we just coincidentally also found bomb number 1 in the garden in this line. I forgot.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on it. It said 01. Since the one we found in crew quarters says 03 on
You
it,
think there might be a third bomb out there
at
somewhere?
least a 02
I
out
think
there,
there's a good
probably. Yep.
Arby,
Whoa.
we have the magic.
Thank you.
No.
Split up and find
Yep.
this other bomb.
Morphogen. Yeah, there is plenty of magic here, but with all these psychic powers and the time travel and the cat curses and antimatter. Antimatter is basically magic from how our understanding of science is. It's basically not even usable, even if it does technically physically
But
exist.
even if we do find it,
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
all right. I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see.
An hour and 57 minutes.
1 hour and 50...
So,
I
what?
think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me. Right. I'll tell the others, too.
Alright, now we just gotta scan every single corner. So in this time, if I, instead of abandoning us, will instead help us search out the bombs. I don't know how you'll escape. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how you're supposed to escape from 3 tons of explosives on foot. even with a car, it'd probably be a little tricky. You know, and a little bit nerve-wracking to know that 3 tons of TNT equivalently are about to blow up. They don't know about the antimatter reactor in this timeline, maybe. Oh yeah, shit. If the antimatter... Oh shit, wait, yeah, if the antimatter reactor goes... Oh boy, that would... If the antimatter reactor gets blown up, everything goes. I didn't even think about that. There's the lock. No question, these are chromatic doors. Ugh. When did you...
I've been here the whole time. Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Fi is being mean. Funny. What do you want? Why are you
I'm not stalking
me?
you. I just followed you here.
How'd you do it? You're totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not.
Yeah, you're not Batman or Superman or Kaiman or Pac-Man or Spider-Man. A lot of men. You're
Remember
very much not of
back
men.
in the AB room when we...
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high, all the way to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Kamen Rider. Well, I don't know. She can do a jump to the sky that can possibly transform to a rider kick. Oh, are you gonna do the anagram? Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ain't the sun. Did the kid write that or
Why
what?
do you say that?
No, they managed to spell 9th wrong. What's an E in
You're
there?
right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something, be aware of your own death, or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. It's kind of cautionary.
What about the other part?
It's guess it says in the tin, right? If some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything
No,
come to
nothing.
mind? Come on.
Nothing at all.
Pull out your phone. Get an anagram solver out. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ain't the sun. 9th lion ain't the sun. I repeat the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant was beyond me. But perhaps Phi...
Huh?
Latin. Don't you know Latin? Maybe you could figure more of it
Well,
out.
I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? Elapsum Salem. I'm not trying that again. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. Where's the puzzle where you have to scan QR codes? Oh, God.
Look at the back.
Ah, turned it over. Elapsum smell occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprende. Yep. The L is pronounced like a J in Latin, right?
Yeah. A memento of my late mother.
Oh, that's
Well,
nice.
I guess it's something like a memento. She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard.
You are a bastard sometimes, Phi. What with you jumping over us to abandon us, you are.
I never saw his face, and I don't know his
Oh,
name.
that's just being mean.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere.
Reprehendere.
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it out loud that
We can find our lost opportunities.
Yep.
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
So it seems like each route is just boy, we just have two separate important conversations alone, back to back like this, huh? Yeah,
There's something
agree.
else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So... yeah.
Apparently being alone in pairs is enough to make you sus in this weird video game. Sus.
Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Moving right along, look for good times and bad times. I don't think we're gonna get another escape room around here, but they gotta drop something. A metaphorical bomb while we're searching for the literal bomb. I'm guessing, huh? What, Muse? You didn't like my little remembering the song? The archives, good place to hide a bomb. And where the hell we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually. We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Ooh, yes! Yeah! That's what we've been waiting for all day! Do, 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 do.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our
right.
consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
The Lion Plush
Yes.
worlds.
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
But first, we have to talk about parallel universes.
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I heard it once or twice. Why don't you explain it to me? But I don't think the Lion plushie over there has heard it, so why don't you explain it to him?
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
Just do something. I had no idea what I was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Applaud.
Interesting choice. You clapped your hands, right? But you could have chosen to cheer or blow a kiss, right?
Blow a kiss? I wouldn't
Details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another.
Right,
The
yep.
choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Oh, this little bastard over here is a pain. I can tell is a pain, though. Look at that shit. Why is the timeline gotta jump around like that? Ugh.
Each of those branches is an alternate world. A
Right.
world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group?
I don't think Sigma has ever studied.
What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her?
He seems like the kind of guy that just kind of coasts by off of exactly what he's off of everything he's kind of learned in class, you know?
What if? What if?
What if?
But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things anyway? That's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot.
Right.
Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism. even fluctuation.
Right, everything, it changes constantly with the timelines. Hold on a second here. I'll let the microorganisms slide, but there's no way the air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
Damn! Holy shit, she got your ass, Sigma. Sigma male rule number 7822721. Don't even be conscious.
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision at that level? How different are you from the air? I'd say not much.
Oh, jeez.
Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at free will. If I can alter the timeline like that and hop between
See what I'm
worlds,
saying?
you know.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's...
Huh. Interesting talk, though. Any bomb in here, though? Perhaps
Hey,
in the
stop.
plushie?
Are you done with that shelf? Well, keep looking while I talk.
Yeah, come on. We still got
How
a
familiar are
little
you
more
with quantum
time.
physics?
Oh, jeez.
Never mind, don't answer that.
Oh, we're going straight into the other explanation song. Ooh,
I'll try
boy.
and keep it simple for you. Let's see.
Well, I don't know. After that whole antimatter explanation thing, you better do good.
Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Alright. Set it down on the desk and open the top. Oh, are we doing a Schrodinger's
Also-
cat explanation? Oh my god, we're literally doing Schrodinger's cat. Yes!
Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
We're literally doing the Schrodinger's cat.
Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
He's part of Felidae, too. Oh my god. You know, it would suck if the Schrodinger's cat book literally never came to anything, though. Fi's lion. Took a weight in an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
Alright, everything's ready. Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
You better resist.
It
You
relates
try to
to all
resist
this
it.
stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for
This'll
the
only
bomb?
take a minute.
Yeah, come on.
Now
I
look.
shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Oh, there's a stuffed
From
lion.
now on, that's a cat.
It's a cat.
A living cat. This is important. Got it?
It's a cat meow.
Oh man. This again?
Sorry, I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright. What else do you see?
A weight that's not even a pond, and a jar of ink. Oh, that one is tortured, Sigma. Pond.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas.
Gas. Gas.
This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive
And
material.
the jar of ink.
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar.
Oh my god, the labeling is just absolutely getting me. Oh my god.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break.
You stupid.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I got excited from that, but just something about it, because it reminded me especially of a Foon thread earlier, where he kept where they just stumbled on a meme generated website, but all the memes were just labeled as bluntly as possible.
These particles are emitted randomly, but but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on.
Alright, yeah.
Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away. Okay, that one was better than the pond.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale. If it's soundproof, it's also airtight. Don't sweat that part, Muse.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh.
Phi is getting increasingly annoyed with Sigma doing
So, what's
this.
your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard.
It's alive. The cat is, pause for dramatic effect, alive.
Nope. You're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
Yeah, pond would not really work. I can't make it work spoken aloud, you know? It's a state where it's neither dead or alive. How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles.
Okay.
Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom.
We can't know.
We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved
I'll be honest,
until we look at it.
I was kind of expecting Vi to, for dramatic effect, shake around the box and hope that, if let the ink break, and then if it's the cat is lying stained, it's dead,
Until
you know?
We do. It's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities.
Cat in the box is possibilities, then it's both dead or alive. It's a zombie. It's alive and dead.
Right. So?
Let's open the lid.
And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Meow.
Meow.
What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
There's another world out there where that cat died. If you sacrifice the cat in the inscription 8 times, it becomes a zombie cat. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a neat little feature.
Yeah, that's the idea.
It's tricky to, now of course it's tricky to have it stay on the board or do a turn where that works out is a thing. But yeah, that's a cool feature of the game.
Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah, well, your story was pretty insane. You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time, and if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. You say it, we'll just come right out and say it, huh? I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
Yes! What on earth are you talking about? Yeah, our betrayal.
Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose betray, what was my vote? But what happened
Ally.
this time?
But this time, I chose ally and you chose betray.
Right.
Because of the future affected the past.
And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline. Oh. Shit, it really is the future affecting the past like that, now that I really think about that. And in all cases, Sigma has been pressing the button at the last second, basically.
Well, that makes us... If you chose betray, then my vote was ally. If you chose ally, then my vote was betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah, that my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is awesome. This is good. Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I had chosen ally, Alice had chosen betray. And when I had chosen betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die.
Die!
I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
She spoke, she tossed the die into a box and quickly shut the lid.
Alright. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
I'm gonna say 5. It's not 5,
Okay.
is it?
I'm going to open the lid.
Hey,
Good
look
job.
at that!
You got it right.
That was just
Was
a
it?
fluke. Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid.
It's a 5. What's going on
What
before I
number
opened
was
the
the
lid?
die on?
It was on a 5,
Haven't
of
you been
course.
paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it?
Oh my god, she's accusing the dice of being a Schrodinger's cat on its own.
I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
I don't know, it might be an antimatter dice, but then again, I think this whole situation would be a lot more dicey then. That before you open the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh.
In the 999
That's one way
universe.
to look at it, at least.
And when you open the lid, it was just one
Or
number?
it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
If you black box or... Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
I'm literally spelling it out for you now so that you can understand that you are time traveling. That's crazy. And why the timelines don't seem to line up for you.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
If you black box a random result, it'll be what you choose. Remember that for the opening of Zero Time Dilemma. Interesting.
We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
For certain people, of course.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Espers. I suppose so, or jumpers. How do you want to call it? That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks how we knew X, all we can think to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that,
well, we need
I don't think we'd be having so much trouble.
Well, we've got Epiphany, and we've got Danger.
It's just... Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero
Yeah, we're
Suit is trying to do.
definitely we're probably testing morphogenetic fields even further than the
left
first.
that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters.
Well, second nonary game. Well, actually, the first nonary game too, kind of, but the second and first, whatever. 999 events. You aren't kidding, are you? This is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are just locked up inside the box right now.
And what if you've got it backwards?
What?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Chaos! Chaos! I can do anything! Do 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 do. The moment we step out of this place,
we might be determining the history of the world outside.
That's insane. 0 the 4th Jevil. No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them. Hey, did you guys find bomb number 2?
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
You found it!
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb!
Black box to the rest of the world. Why a known game either saves or dooms the world.
The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Oh, goody. Right in the place where it could do the absolute most damage. The number 100% most damage possible by blowing up the entire antimatter reactor, causing that to go off, probably with, probably with the atomic, probably with more than atomic force, honestly, with the scale of that thing.
This is one of them, all right. No, there could be more.
Yep, there
like
could be
Kay
more.
Said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
You tell anyone else about it?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna.
Alright.
After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
And who was in the infirmary? Everyone
Timmy,
else?
OG, and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you 2.
What about Alice and
They're
Quark?
the same.
They're
still
asleep.
sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Fine. I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. Quark isn't planting bombs for now. We don't know that he isn't. Quark might be just, he might just be knowing his exact knowledge of where everyone is to slip away into the plant bombs and then sneak back into the infirmary asleep and fake sleeping.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Only moments to explain. Alice is green solo. Quark is a blue solo. Dio is a yellow pair. Tenyoji was a cyan pair.
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Option A. Phi, Tenyoji, cyan, pair up with me, red. Kay and Dio with Quark. Clover and Luna with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yep. Quark the Radical 6 zombie bomber.
Yeah, any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while until they wake
We'll
up.
just have to carry them. The
Yeah.
secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them... Exactly.
Oh, right, I forgot about that, the aspect of you get penalized if you don't go through a chromatic door. Oh boy, that's rough.
Don't worry about Alice.
That first rule completely slipped my
I'm on
mind.
her team.
Can you carry
Yeah.
her?
Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help. He's on Kay's team.
Kay can easily.
There shouldn't be any issues there.
Kay is like 7'8" and weight and has about 300 pounds of muscle underneath his robot suit. He can handle picking up a kid. should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That power should only be the most... yeah, the reactor here. No deal you're talking about.
What if these bombs are just, like, the detonator?
Oh, you mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Like there. Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Sigma, you ignorant slut!
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
Holy shit! 3.5 kilograms of... Hang on. I think, I seem to recall, didn't they mention it over here? Let's see, so yeah, 700 milligrams. 700 milligrams ends up with, you know, 63 trillion joules of energy, you know, an atomic blast, and we have fucking 3.5 kilograms? 10,000 times more than Alice's 350.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful
geez.
than the bomb dropped on...
No, that's insane. So yeah, there's
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
There's no way to easily outrun that.
You know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
What's your job? I didn't realize waiters these days need to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide, or how much fuel one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
Clover, you are terrible at lying. I love it. Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe.
She just has a special interest in spy shit.
It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Oh, there you go. A fake job to divert attention.
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified information by
The
who?
Government?
What? Which?
Government?
Which government? Eliminate threats to enemies of the state or something? Do you mean the Japanese government?
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Only like 3 seconds now? Oh, we're 5 minutes late.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary.
I'm just checking here. Okay.
You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey, you haven't... Nice way to get... That's a good way to get out of having being pressed for state secrets, huh? Fine. She's right. We gotta get going.
I need to check something really quick.
What do you got? Oh, you're not gonna tell me what you checked until we get down there, huh?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
I dressed like a college party animal as a cover. Yep, normal. And Alice dresses like that, not as a cover, she just dresses like that. She's weird. It's her fashion choice. Both sleeping soundly, every trace of the madness we've seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's
They're
a quick
bombs.
and simple solution.
They came from a bomb factory.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? If we can find the password input device, we just
I was
connect it
designed by
here.
a horny idiot by choice. A female character with agency, I promise.
Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about.
Hey, this feels familiar.
Without that, we're still
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
Yeah, we've got the password device right here.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error. Thank God it didn't detonate, huh? From putting in a wrong password.
I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though?
Yeah?
Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
Maybe.
It doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
And he could just activate everyone's bracelet and kill everyone, you know? If he really wanted to egregiously
Well, whatever the case is,
deal with
there's
everyone,
one thing we can be
you
sure
know?
of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
It wasn't me, Tenmyoji. I have a kid.
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But...
No buts.
No buts.
If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand?
Come on, be cool.
No
Just
reason
be
to wait.
cool. Just be
Let's
cool.
start.
Let's all.
Anyone want to volunteer to go first?
Just a routine frisking
No.
and pat down.
All right.
It's fine.
Let's see.
Let's start with K. I don't know. Whoa.
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person.
Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I realized I was saying them.
How can you...
Damn, both of these lines end with me having to find out the bomber in another timeline. I just can't win.
There's no way.
That Fi's gaze had nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person! Hey, those are some... I just realized there's a couple flashes of stuff that aren't actually... I didn't actually see at all in any of these routes yet. Huh. Which I guess is supposed to be, you know, clue you in towards, you know, go somewhere dramatically different, you know. So, no, still no... Doesn't that just figure, huh? All we can... Well, we can get this bad end, this blatant bad end right here. We could just go... We could do that, and... I mean, knowing that we might have to... There's plenty dramatically different. There's plenty of drama to be had then. Oh, for sure. And then Bent was down the same routes starting this game. Yeah, I may as well go. I mean, I may as well go. You know, clear out as much from each door as possible. Let's just skip through. I don't want to go through the whole. My arm is fucked up and has white goo inside it. So let's just do this. Hit this betray right now. Oh shit! Whoa! Fuck. Okay, just missed something. Round 2 has been completed. Results displayed. Thank you for participation. Okay, that's it. Look, I was just going a little too fast. It's because I didn't have a chance to turn off a skip before, you know, after the vote in time. It's fine. Just forget about your hand. There. You can see others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
Why did you choose betray? I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. It was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Yeah, sorry, Luna. Sorry that we were kind of a... Whether it was because I chosen betray or because she couldn't say anything was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
Look, I just went too fast, too quick. Alright, there. Fucked up an evil Sigma moment. Sigma male moment. Explore all quantum possibilities at all times. Alright. What are you gonna do, Kay and Dio? What are you gonna fucking do about it, huh?
Points have been assigned.
Actually, now that I think about it, Kay and Dio are possibly the worst possible pair to piss off, huh?
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The
Yeah.
bastard's finally showing his true colors.
Kay and Dio... Honestly, I think Tenyoji's scrappy enough to throw hands with Sigma too. You know, Sigma male. God.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I didn't have anything to say. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition, but had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps some dork with a Nintendo DS stylus, or perhaps someone playing a PC port. Perhaps it's been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and decided I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, the nightmare would be over. That was all it was, right? A nightmare. Couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That's when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit! Quickly put my hand behind my back. It was too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
Yeah, why did you jack off in the AB room? What the fuck?
It was cut.
It was cut.
It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
No, what are you saying? Of course I'm human. 100% human.
Explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to
I'm
believe
afraid you're
me.
not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk? We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even soup. That's just you. Robot you. Sigma is
No, that
having
seems
a bad
extremely
moment.
unlikely.
Bad time.
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Oh yeah? Well then let's cut you. Probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way.
Yeah, this is not a winnable 3v1 for you, Sigma.
Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I'm right for the door.
No, I don't think so.
Whatever, Yasuo. Let go of me. It's no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. A ride, twisted, futile attempt to get free. No, some kind of mistake, a misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
It does sound ridiculous when you say it out loud, Dio.
You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
Whoa! Got him with a fucked up acid hold, huh? First thing I felt when I woke up was a hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. I had felt like stuffed with cotton, put my hand up to steady myself as I stood up. Infirmary. How long was he out? And he saw the injection gun. Ooh, did they hit you with Soparil afterwards too? Damn, they really got your ass. Glanced around the room. Nobody around. Not even Alice or Quark is here. That's when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things, very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand! What?! For a long time, I just stood there, dumbstruck. What was this seeing couldn't possibly be real, but there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped from the stump. What is it? Oh, God. They took his hand! Holy fuck. Shit. I'm taking my mind, screamed, clawed its way on my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Game over. Bro, they stole his fucking hand. And with that, we have squeezed as much out of the cyan door route as we can. This is punishment for jerking off in the AP room. God. Work is so that means we've got from there we have gotten as far as we can down the cyan route and cleared. Honestly, we got it pretty further than I would expect, you know. But that means next time, because we're at about 3 hours, I think I might want to wrap up for today. We're finally gonna go to one of the other doors and see if the doors still lead to the lounge and infirmary and everything, because I'm curious about that fact. I'll just click here for now. Jump. Leave a save game there. Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone. Where is it? There it is. It's not Get Real. And thank you everybody for coming. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure to stream this game. I'm really excited to see where the rest of this goes, because now that I'm, gonna be going to the Thank you. So anyways, so now that means that went from the rest of it, it'll be stuff we haven't seen. Hopefully we won't get too much repeated conversation going down these other routes, and that will be great. That'll be good to hear. What? Muse! Oh my goodness, thank you! Thank you so much! That means a lot to me. Right, let's see. Who do we have available to raid today? Got Minra doing... Yeah, I think Minra. Let's go say hi to Minra. She's in her Minecraft multi-server right now. Or Gremlinville. I'm not sure what she's up to. But thank you everyone for coming. Hope to see you all. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. Better tomorrow. And I'll see you later. Boy, I kind of botched the takeoff there. Whatever.